Well, Hakim, first of all, if it's all right, I want you to give me a bit of a helping hand. I'm a football commentator, so I spend most of my time shouting people's names,
All
and your name has caused a little bit of confusion amongst the commentary fraternity. Now, I've been saying Hakim Ziyech because I found a video of you when you were at Ajax talking to a presenter about your name and said it was Ziyech. Am I right?
Ziyech, yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
that's how you say it.
Hakim Ziyech, yeah, that's how you say it.
Okay. All right. That's good now. So when you're at Wembley on Saturday evening and I'm commentating, I'll be able to get it completely right.
All right. No.
It's important. It's important to me. Listen, how much are you looking forward to playing at Wembley?
Really, it's gonna be my first time, so I'm looking forward, and then I will enjoy. I will enjoy it. I will enjoy it a lot, of course.
Is it something that when you're growing up, you sort of think about? I mean, back in the day, many years ago, there wasn't as much football on television, so a lot of European players saw the FA Cup final and wanted to be a part of it. Is it similar now, or does Wembley not really
No,
hold the same sort of luster?
no, I didn't really grow up and knowing Wembley. Um, it's just for a couple of years now since I'm really playing professional football. I've known Wembley, so yeah. Before that, I didn't know it. But I know it's a big and nice stadium, and I think every footballer who plays football wants to play in stadiums like this, and that's for me, and that is, I think, for a lot of players all the same. And like I said, this weekend I'm gonna enjoy it, and yeah.
Well, look, an FA Cup semi-final, Chelsea's first Champions League semi-final in 7 years, a fight for the top four as well. How important do you think it is for a club of Chelsea's level to be involved in huge scenarios, matches like this?
I think it's really important because you know Chelsea is a club who always wants to play for the trophies. So you always try to get involved with games like this, and finally we're here now to get involved in games like this, and we will go there to make the best of it, and really to enjoy and have fun on the pitch, and you know I think with this kind of things, the the chance on good results are more bigger than you go there and then think like, are we gonna do it, and because then on that point I know for sure you're gonna gonna go home for the evening, and like I said, go with fun and work hard, and from the moment that the game begins, try to get focused.
What's the feeling like in the dressing room? Because the race for the top four is really tight, isn't it? You're in the
Yeah.
semi-final of the FA Cup, the semi-final of the Champions League. Do you have to prioritize? Do you put one above the other?
No, the atmosphere in the dressing room is really good. We make a lot of fun, and joking around, and there's not really um, um, things where we talk about the competition or whatever. We just take it by game, and around the games we try to have a lot of fun, and you know um, be focused on training and everything around, just trying having fun, and be a good group.
Obviously, things have changed since Thomas Tuchel has come in. Maybe the style of play has changed slightly. Have you found training different anyway, or is it slightly more intense, or is there a different focus?
No, the trainings are different, but when a new coach in, he always brings his own style, um, own exercise of trainings, and for us is to adapt as quick as possible, and I think we did, and You know, it's for us, it's at this point really normal the way of how we train right now, and you know, it's yeah, it's like I said, it's nothing new anymore.
Okay. Well, one of the things that Thomas Tuchel has done quite a lot over the last couple of weeks is play Kai Havertz as a sort of false nine.
Yeah.
How difficult is that, or how does it make you change as a wide man your role? Is it easier to play with someone who comes a little bit deeper and gets involved in the play, or is it harder? Do you have to adapt your game slightly?
Uh, no, for me it's not really really a problem because I used to play in a way of that we always running behind each other, and you know, not always staying on one position. Um, so you know, and with a really like with a really striker like Tami or Oli, it's also good because you can play combination football with them, and you know, they can hold the balls for you, and so in both ways, it's for me personally, it doesn't matter. You know, I like to play in both of kinds systems.
Do you think you could play as a false nine?
You think?
I'm asking, do you think you could? I mean, anyone could play as a false nine now. I saw Bernardo Silva do it the other day.
No, it's not really. Well, no,
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 not for you.
no, not for me. Not for me. To be honest.
Um, you came in the summer. It was a long planned move.
Yeah.
I don't think London has been as kind to you as it could have been because of all the COVID protocols and because
Yeah.
of the fact that there's been so many restrictions. How difficult has it been for you? Because coming to a new city in this way, it can't have been easy.
No, it isn't. It isn't. You know, it's yeah, it's a difficult time right now for my dad. You know, it's for everybody difficult. You know, I came here in the beginning. It was still possible to fly over and come back. Uh, but from the moment that I really been here, I think from October, I guess, or even September. I don't know really when they closed the boards.
Mm.
Yeah, from that moment, I didn't see you know, my family around. I'm used to have my mother around, and my sisters and brothers. So that's not possible, and most of the time, you know, you're alone, and you know, it's it's difficult than a lot of people think.
Mm, I can imagine, and I imagine it's sort of hard for you to sort of make connections with your teammates as well in that zone because there's other teammates as well that are in the same boat. They've come like Timo and Kai Havertz have come from Germany as well, and they're used to being able to go out and be a part of society, and that's not been possible here.
No, no, that's true. And you know, it's yeah, just a way of accepting it, and trying to move on, and you know, at least my PlayStation do its work. So you know, I take some time there. So, but you know, yeah, most of the things, and we also a lot like we're traveling a lot as well. So, and then you know, I think we are more in the hotels than that we are in our own homes.
Yeah, that seems to be the way of things. Look, I think the Chelsea fans saw a glimmer of a connection between you and Timo Werner in the really early part of pre-season. I'm going back to sort of 3 minutes into the game at Brighton in the pre-season friendly. Then you got an injury, and that was sort of interrupted. And when you come back, it hasn't really sort of clicked. Is that a partnership you think will flourish in the future?
Hopefully, you know, that's the only thing that we can work on, and you know, that we try to work there on that every day on training, and you know, yeah, from there out, from training, trying to do it in the games, and hopefully, you know, in the future it will be all good, and yeah, hopefully we can show you guys a lot of good stuff.
Um, the schedule is so packed this season. You mentioned about all the traveling in the hotels. You're one of the few players who's going to get a rest in the summer because you haven't got an international tournament. Do you think that will benefit you going into next season? And have you got any big plans for the summer?
Uh, I think I still have 2 games, qualification games, but no, I think after that I will have a good rest because you know, it will be a long season again. Knowing that my tournament is in January. What's coming, and you know, it will be a long season next season again, and then you know, in the summer trying to have your rest and you know, let your body recover.
In the Eredivisie, you were the assist king. Most assists in the Eredivisie over the period that you were there. You had the #1 rating for chances created, crosses into the box. Do you like assisting more than you like scoring?
For me personally, it doesn't matter who scores or if I score or give assists. For me, um, it's more important that the ball goes in, and then it doesn't matter who's gonna make it. If I give the ball or I score it, it doesn't make really. So you know, I think I have more assists than goals for sure. But no, it doesn't matter for me personally.
You mentioned earlier that your PlayStation had taken a bit of a battering this year because you spent so much time on it. What do you play?
Call of Duty or FIFA, one of
Yeah.
the two. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
who do you play as? I mean, do you include yourself in a FIFA All-Star team, or
No,
what
I
do you
play
do?
with some old teammates of me, of course, and some friends. We play just online, and you know,
Are you
try
any
to have
good?
that. Yeah, yeah, I can do something.
Who's the best player at Chelsea on FIFA?
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't play to somebody here. I don't know. I'm not really because they always take their PlayStation to the hotel, but I never play with them, so I don't know.
Oh, right,
I
okay.
don't know.
Okay, well, listen, enjoy Wembley this weekend. Good
Thank
luck,
you. Thank
and
you.
good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you. Thank you.